Hello everybody, my name is Robert, that's Lola, and this is Review Clue. I'm going to get it out of the way. Lola is our new rabbit. She has joined the Review Clue family and I'm really excited to have her. She's going to be living in the background there and might contribute to some videos, you never know. She might give a carrot rating on some products. But anyway, if this is the first time that you're seeing mine or Lola's face on your screen and you're not currently subscribed, then please consider going down there and doing so. It's so important to me to get subscribers, likes, comments, share my videos around. I want to be known, you know. We are so close to 200 subscribers now, and I'm so excited because I've got a big giveaway set for that 200 subscriber mark. So if you're not subscribed, go do it. If you are, go share it. Anyway, let's get right on with today's video. We are looking at this, the Taotronic Mesh Wi-Fi system. Now, the Wi-Fi in my flat is pretty good, but right now we're using a BT router and they are notoriously slow things that don't really handle a lot of devices well. This promises to do so. It promises to do much better Wi-Fi signal. It promises to handle more devices, and it has a companion app as well for things like VPNs installed directly onto the router, so you don't have to install it on each device manually. So let's get straight into the unboxing and have a look at what we get in the box, and then we'll also have a quick setup. We won't do a full review today, we'll save that for another time. Let's get right on with this unboxing. Alright, so here we are. On the front of the box we see the router itself, and it has a very much Apple look. But as we can see, this is a Taotronic product, and the branding for Taotronic just carries on throughout this whole product. This orange is this gorgeous orange that they absolutely love to use. So we've got some specifications here. This is a 2.5 and 5G enabled network. I believe there's also 5.6 gigahertz, so nearly 6G Wi-Fi as well. Some really good speeds there, and I'll also, if you want to read it, you can pause it there. There's USB 3 ports for things like powering smart home hubs. There's also Bluetooth 5, as this does connect to a phone app to help you get it all set up and connected. On the back we have a little bit more information and also where to download the app. You will have to download the app if you're going to be using this thing. I believe it's for Android and iOS, so that's always good. And on this side, it's again telling you a little bit more about that app, that it's on Google Play and Apple App Store. So let's go ahead and just open up the top of the box here and find out what we get inside. So opening it up, the first thing we see is this. I think it's the wrong way around, but technology enhances life. I believe this will just be all the paperwork. Yep, so we've got the paperwork there if you need it. You've then got two little boxes here, and it's quite nice that they've kind of put these boxes in like this. It feels really Apple-y and just really nice. So in this first one, let's pull it out. It looks like we're going to have to open up the box here. We see the first thing is that's Lola in the background there going away, having a run. So as we push that in to pull this out, we will see that it is the power plug. Pretty standard power plug. So we'll pop that off to the side. We also have this one here. I believe this one is just going to be an Ethernet cable. Let's go ahead and open it up and find out. Yep, it is a very flat Ethernet cable. It's quite a nice design. It's not going to get tangled up. You got a little bit more foam, which we're just going to pull out of the way. And then we see the router itself, and that's all there is in this box. So let's go ahead and pull out that router. Nothing else in there, just some more foam packaging. Let's get the box out of the way. And slide off the plastic wrap. And that is it. It's a lot smaller than I expected. I kind of expected this to be like the HomePod, which was round, but this one is an oval shape. So let's have a look on the front here. We've got a very simple design which just has the Taotronic logo and two chrome feet. On the bottom, I believe we're going to have the MAC address here. There's no passwords or anything, so I'm guessing we set that up in the app in a bit. We have one USB 3 port, we have that power, we have the DC, and we have 4 LAN ports. I believe along the top here as well, we do also get some lights. So let's go ahead and get this plugged in, and then we'll run through the setup process as well. This thing will need to connect up to your main router. In my case, I've got a BT one, so I'm going to have to make that link between the BT one and this one, just because my internet runs off of that one BT router. So let's go ahead and do that now, and then what we'll do is run through the setup process on my phone. In terms of routers, this thing looks absolutely incredible. I don't normally like to kind of show routers, I like to hide them in cupboards. But with this one, I would be more than happy to not hide it and instead show it off to the world, because it really has that kind of Apple aesthetic with the chrome legs and the all-white body. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open up the Taotronic Router app and take a look at how easy this thing is to set up. So we're going to hit Let's Begin. It says we'll need the router, the cable and the power adapter. We've got to power off our old modem if we have one, and remove backup battery, disconnect your old router from the modem before, yep. So that's all pretty standard stuff. Check your modem. Yep. We have a LED green light, so we're going to click OK, and it's going to search Bluetooth now to find our router. Great, cool, so we found it, so we can hit next. We can select the room that this is going to be in, and this is going to be in our attic. So we're going to checking the network cable and detecting the access mode. And then we're now checking the internet connection just to make sure that everything is set up. TT router is connected to your network. Okay, so we can choose to set, we'll auto detect and continue for now. So your router is set up and connected to the internet. We can give our Wi-Fi a name, so we'll go ahead and call it Review Clue Wi-Fi. And of course give it a password as well. Okay, so that's all done. We've given it a password, and we're going to click Create. This process will take about 2 minutes. It's just creating our Wi-Fi network and getting everything ready. And then we can take a look around the app and see just what this can do. I'm personally really excited about the built-in VPN support, so we'll definitely be taking a look at that. But we'll leave this to get set up. Connect to the new Wi-Fi. So we've got to connect to Review Clue Wi-Fi, and it's also showing a password there, which is rather annoying. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the Wi-Fi settings. We see Review Clue Wi-Fi. It's going to ask for a password, which we're going to go ahead and type in, and click Join. It's saying it's temporarily unavailable, which is odd. So we're going to go ahead and try again. Hit join. This time we're in. Okay, so we're all done. We can add more if we need to. So we see one device online, which is my iPhone, which is great. Inside here we can name it. We can see its location, we can see the IP address, the MAC address, and when it was online from. So we get a lot of information about each device. And also how much it's pulling. So the my Apple Watch is automatically connected to it as well, which is pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and go into the settings menu. Take a look around here and see what we can find. So straight away I see VPN here. VPN client. This might take a little bit more setting up. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is probably leave that for the full review. I know the VPN provider I'm with does offer this kind of support, so I'm sure we could set that up. So we're going to go ahead and go back. Let's take a look at the Wi-Fi settings, where we can change the encryption, the username and the password. We can also change our access modes and DNS settings if we needed to. We can set up a guest network, which is going to be a different network which is isolated from my own. And we can set a password for the guest Wi-Fi as well. We also have some parental control stuff, so we can block certain websites, block certain devices at certain times. It's a very, very smart router. AI system optimization. This sounds interesting. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So we're going to be optimizing our Wi-Fi system right now, and what this is just going to do is make sure that it's running at the fastest that it can. So we'll leave that to do it, and then we'll come right back once it's done. So this system optimization step will take quite a long time. It's looking to take about 2 to 3 minutes, which I suppose isn't such a bad thing, but when you can do it at a set time like it's sort of suggesting here, I'm sure you wouldn't notice a difference if it's doing it at 3 AM or you're asleep. Okay, so that optimization step is done now, and we can have a look at some of the other bits as well. AI Wi-Fi optimization, this will be things like band steering and switching, automated power selection, all of that. QoS, I don't know what this is. I'm going to turn it on. Oh, we can change bands. Okay. And we can change like megabyte speeds, download speeds. I suppose if you're on a metered Wi-Fi, you can turn that down. The LAN port settings, that's pretty cool. Let's run a network speed test. Okay, it requires 2 or more on that, fine. Smart device connect. Ooh. Let's see what this does. So this is clever. Smart devices these days, especially from lesser known brands, the Chinese ones, are normally Wi-Fi enabled, but they normally only run on a 2.5 gigahertz network. And it would appear that this can actually turn you on a dedicated 2.4G network just for the smart home stuff. So, well, yeah, that's cool. I will turn that on. So we're going to activate that configuration. But so far, I'm well impressed with this app and just how easy it is to use and learn about all the different things that this router can do. I'm blown away by how simple the whole thing is. So these configurations do take a little while to upload, unfortunately, and update, but you would expect that from a router like this. So we've done that. What else can we do here? A virtual server. Okay, these are sort of things that I'll need to look into a little bit more. I don't fully understand them. We have statistics here. We can see our daily and monthly traffic through Wi-Fi and the access point status as well. The LED, we can turn on the LED light along the top. We can also reboot, set permissions. Oh, a file server. Oh, wow. Oh, now that is cool. So through USB 3, that USB 3 port, we can connect up a external drive or something and have all of our files on there, and we can connect to that server. That's so clever. And we can also do things like check messages and also look at our devices. So it actually says no clients online. It says that our router is offline. I'm not sure how it knows that. Oh, we're connected to the BT one again. Okay, so I have quite a few networks. So we'll reconnect back to the Review Clue Wi-Fi. There we go. We're back. Okay, that was a bit odd. No, we're in now. Are we in now? Yes. Okay, so you'll want to forget the old network, and we have a new firmware as well. So we're going to hit tap to upgrade, let that happen, and then we'll jump back to me so you can see my face rather than my phone screen. Let's go ahead and do that now. Alright guys, so there you go. I genuinely never expected to get excited for a router until I saw this one. This one's feature set is incredible, with that file server, the VPN, seeing all your connected devices, being able to monitor them, and having that parental control is just incredible. And the device itself isn't actually that expensive. The price will be on the screen now, and the link will be in the description if you want to buy one. But honestly, I think this could be a daily driver router for me now. I don't see myself using another one. Maybe I will in the future, but I very much doubt it. What I'm going to go ahead and do though is use this for a couple of weeks and then come back and do a full review on it, because I think this deserves one. I really didn't think it would, but using it for this short amount of time, the app in particular is incredible. The amount of power that I have and how easy it is to use all of those tools is just mind-blowing to me. Anyway guys, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, because if you know someone else who's got terrible Wi-Fi and needs to up their Wi-Fi game, this might be the router to do it, you never know. Anyway, my name's been Robert, that's been Lola, this has been Review Clue, and I will catch you in the next one. Adios.